guys, Hayden here with another update kind of thing on Zelda Wii U. Now, as you'll notice, I am on Emily Rogers' Twitter. If you guys don't know who Emily Rogers is, she's a very credible source when it comes to leaks and rumors with Nintendo games. Now, GameXplain just recently posted a discussion talking about their E3 2016 predictions, and of course, Zelda Wii U was a big part of that. It's the biggest thing at E3. And in that discussion, Andre, he didn't say his source, but he talked about a couple rumors he had heard for the game, who he claimed were from a pretty reliable source. And I just kind of thought of them as just a discussion topic, nothing more than that. But then Emily Rogers has gone and said, she just posted a tweet and said, I'll just say that I've heard a lot of the same stuff that GameXplain, Andre Seegers, and Entron. Who's that again? I don't know who that is. Crucify me if I should know who that is. But she's heard a lot of the same rumors that they talked about in the discussion. So if I'm remembering correctly, I went back and skipped through the discussion a bit. I watched it earlier, but I listened to some of the parts again to do a bit of research for this video. The three rumors are as follows. The first and probably the more obvious one of the three is that there's going to be an overarching theme of fantasy versus machinery in this game, and we can even kind of see that with the original teasing trailer from 2014 at E3 with the big robot kind of thing chasing Link in the field. So not really much we can draw from that. It's a cool idea, definitely. Fantasy versus machinery. So I'd be interested to see where they go with that. It's not really something that's been an overarching theme in a Zelda game yet. So it's mostly just been medieval fantasy, but we'll see. The second and what I think is the most interesting rumor is that the game is going to focus on having four main dungeons, so four really big main dungeons that are going to be the center of the game, but there's going to be over 100 mini dungeons. That is really cool. And by the way, the reason I have the monitor there is only to show you guys that Emily Rogers tweet. You can ignore that for now. But this also actually no, you can't ignore that for now because this is why. So the idea of having a bunch of mini dungeons, Emily Rogers even brings up, and I completely agree with this. Um, this really aligns with Ayanuma's 2013 comments about rethinking the order of how players complete dungeons. So we don't really know many details on the whole four big dungeons and then over 100 mini dungeons, but I think this is a really cool idea because what if these mini dungeons are, I'm really hoping that these mini dungeons are full of lots of incentives. Like, say, for example, I don't want to find just like rupees at the end of these dungeons, but say, for example, and like, I don't want to find like, hard pieces will be cool sometimes, but like, what if some of these dungeons had like weapon upgrades or they had new items entirely? Or they had there's so many things that they could do with this mini dungeon idea. Or Andre even brought up the fact that what if you could go through these different mini dungeons to find things find like pieces of things, like pieces of a key, for example, that you would need for a real dungeon. Now that could start to feel a little tedious if you did that. I think even Derek brought that up in the discussion. But there's a lot of cool things they could do with this, and it really ties into the whole of rethinking the formula for Zelda. This is definitely a new way of doing it. And honestly, as someone who really appreciates gameplay more than a story, I mean, I like a good story, don't get me wrong, but if I were to choose between gameplay and story, far and away, gameplay is more important to me. So this really seems like it's going in the direction that I want it to, as a Zelda game. But again, we'll definitely see with E3 next week. Now, the final rumor, the third one, is that there's going to be changing weather, dynamic weather in this game. And at first, that just kind of seems like, oh, whatever, lots of games have that. But this could really play into some side quests because um, as you guys know, the Song of Storms was used in Ocarina of Time to unlock certain things. In Majora's Mask, it would always be raining on the second day. Um, and then I don't know, there's just a lot of cool things they could do with the weather that could affect people, like that could affect characters in the game or affect environments. Like, what if one day it's raining and you're able to access something what if you need to be able to swim across something but you're not able to walk across something and you can only get in there because it's raining? Like, who knows? There's a lot of cool things, a lot of cool possibilities for weather. But I just wanted to bring these rumors to your guys' attention. that the fact that Emily Rogers is backing up what they were talking about in the discussion. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Get talking about these rumors. I just kind of wanted to get my quick thoughts out there. I think they're all really cool. I'm definitely interested about the second one being the four main dungeons and the over 100 mini dungeons. It really leaves a lot to explore, which is what I was worried about initially with the Game Awards footage. It just looked, excuse me. It just looked very empty when they were playing. It just looked like barren fields. So I'm really excited to see that there seems to be a lot of exploration if this all turns out to be true. So again, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you've not already for more Zelda Wii U and NX coverage very soon because E3 is next week. I'm super excited to see what we're gonna see and other things Nintendo. All right, peace out, guys. Bye.